Hi, in this session, we'll learn about how do we create a dual axis chart in Tableau. Dual axis charts consist of two independent axes. One is your primary axis, which is by default on your left-hand side. Plus, apart from that, you're trying to have a secondary axis, which generally will be added on your right-hand side. It illustrates the relationship between the two variables. It is used to compare multiple measures for the same dimensional values. Like if I take a subcategory, so individual subcategory, I want to compare the sales as well as the profit, two measurable values for the same dimensions you want to compare. So that is where exactly we'll be using the dual axis chart. So let us see practically how do we create this dual axis chart. So this is how it looks. Let us do it from the scratch. So if I have to do, first let us create a single axis. I'll just take the sales, and for the sales, I'll take the subcategory. So this shows me the subcategory wise how the sales are happening. Okay. And then I want to even show the profit also. I want to see even the profit as well as the sales. So what I do, I'll just take the profit, just double click on the profit. So when you double click on the profit, you can see in the top. So we have, this is about the sales and this is about the profit. So it says individual item, like, subcategory, how much sales and how much profit. So we see that chairs have done a very good sales, but not that very good profit. But again, when you see that copiers, so they've not done really good sales, but the profit is very good. So if you want, we can arrange it. So when you arrange, we can see both gets automatically arranged according to. That means we have only one dimension here. You can see in the bottom, we have a subcategory. For the same subcategory, we are able to get the profit information as well as the same sales information. So we see that tables have done a very good sales, but when it comes to profit, is a negative profit. Fine. Now, this is showing us two separate charts, but I want to combine this. Okay, I think. So let us do, how do we combine? See, here we have a sum of sales in the rows, and we also have a sum of profit. Now I want to join the profit with the sales. So you can see when I just hit on this particular thing, small arrow is there. When you click on this, we have something called as dual axis. See, this dual axis you will not see in the first case, because for a single chart, you cannot create a dual axis. As soon as you add a second chart, you can see the second one will get this dual axis option. Okay, I'll just click on the dual axis. As soon as you click on the dual axis, both are combined, and you can see we have one axis about the sales, another axis is your profit. My profit is my secondary axis. Okay, now both were having a bar chart. So when you have a bar chart again for both this one, that is for the same dimension, two bar charts, they'll be overlapping. It becomes difficult to differentiate. So what it has been done, it has just created a kind of a dot circle charts here. So, and other thing is, we observe in the marks card. When you observe in the marks card here, so we have something called as all, sum of sales, and sum of profit. We have three cards now. Before we used to have only one card. Now we got three cards here. All is like you want to apply the formatting for features. Okay, for both the charts, we can do it over here. But I want to apply some kind of formattings. You want to do it for the sales. I'll just select this, and you can apply. So in the case of sales, I'll say instead of automatic, okay, see both instead of automatic, I can just make it as bar chart. So both becomes a bar chart here, but you can see it is overlapping. So what I will do, I'll say I want the sales to be bar chart, but let us talk about the color here. Color, I can say sales is this and the profit is orange color. That is good. Okay, so we can see sales is the bar chart, but profit also is the bar chart. I say no, let us profit have it as a line chart. So I will change this particular in the sum of profit. The bar chart is there now. I will change this to a line chart. So what I've done here, so I went to the all and I'll just said I want both as a bar chart. So both got converted to bar chart. I said no, I want this to be bar, but this one sum of sales, I want it to be as a line chart. I have modified this. Okay, so we'll make it as a full screen so that we can see the complete screen here. Okay. Now, what we understand from here is always the profit is of smaller denominations. What I mean to say is the highest profit is around 55,000, whereas the highest sale is 3.3 lakhs. So the scaling for the sales comes in a bigger denominations, profit comes in a smaller denominations. You can see 0, 1 lakh, 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs. That is how it has been going. Here, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000. That is how the scalings are being. Okay, so we can easily compare, like, telling that phones and chairs, they both have done very good sales. But when it comes to a profit, you can see there's a profit of the phones, which is around 45,000. This is the profit of the chairs, so which is just around 25,000. Okay, you can see the profit wise. So there is a big difference in the chairs and the phones. And we see that, okay, there is a kind of a profit line which is spiked up. The highest profit over here is nothing but representing the copiers. Copiers have done the average or below average sales, but the profit wise it is good. And accessories, we can see the profit is very good here. And you can see the papers, the profit is compared to sales, and the profit is double, very good profit. And we can see these are small items, so we have a good profit on the labels, envelopes, arts. We have a good profit. But supplies, we can see it is going in a negative. So tables and this one is going in a negative. Okay, this is what we are able to analyze with the help of the dual axis charts. So mainly we use this is when you want to compare the same thing with that is the same dimension with multiple measurable values using a multiple charts. Okay, so that means combined together. That means two charts, line chart and the bar charts, we are combining. So in Excel, we call this as a combo charts. So here I'm telling as a dual axis because we have two axes on this and this. We can even call it as combo charts also. Okay, so that's about your dual axis chart. Thank you.